Still in the hotel room. I can't fix the light no matter what I do. Still gonna be messed up. They gave us off for the weekend, so I haven't been doing anything but sitting in the hotel room, chilling. One day I'm gonna turn this TV on and figure out what on earth they got on cable nowadays. But ever since I've been in this hotel room, which has been like a week now, I ain't even turned on the TV. I done unplugged it and used it for a laptop charger. Mm. Just hit up Starbucks too. Snickerdoodle Frappuccino. Never had one before, but it's alright. It's alright. Not as good as a caramel. It's alright though. It's not that nasty. Then I went to freaking Jack in the Box, man. Sourdough breakfast sandwich. That's what I'm doing for breakfast since I missed the hotel breakfast. They ain't like they had nothing up there anyway. I'm gonna do a Q&A, see what y'all talking about today. Have I ever been in Houston? I've been through Houston, but it's been a long time. Back in my OTR days, that's when I was in Houston. I give you motivation to get to the money. That's good, ain't it? That's real good. Good to see me back trucking. And I was gonna take off another 2 months, but I was gonna actually wait after my birthday then come back trucking. But the wintertime was kind of bad for me last year, so I said I'd rather start in the fall and then finish out the winter in case I take one off. I know I'll be off in like December. So, good morning, brother. Do you know anything about car hauling? If so, should I look into it? I don't know anything about car hauling, but I did have a car hauling gig right before this one. I was about to go to United Road, but they took too long to get back to my application. And this company said, all right, we'll take you. United Road was like, they just stalled out too much. But once I got this job, United Road had told me they was going to take my application, but it's too late. So one of these days I'll be doing car hauling. Probably after I get fired from here, I go do car hauling. That's probably next. Hey, bud, you ever think about end dump, belly dump? Yeah, I already did belly dump. I used to do construction before the Soontai guys robbed me for my money. Patrick says, I think it's time for me to meet up. Broker. Hey, broker. Shit. Hey, Patrick. You gotta show me how to be a broker, man. You gotta show me. I need classes. But you all the way over there on the West Coast, though. Ain't you in Colorado? I'm all the way in Tennessee. I take some broker lessons, though. I don't think too many people gonna watch this live feed, so the plan is, right, is for me to buy a tanker trailer, 307 tanker trailer off truck paper, right? And I still got my authority. I don't know how much it costs to get hazmat insurance, but I got a broker that can give me some hazmat loads. I just need a trailer. I already got a truck. I already got the authority, but I don't have hazmat insurance. Well, the plan is, if I can get this trailer and learn these skills, you know what I'm saying, put two to two together, make top dollar. Oh, you moved to Kentucky now? Goddamn, that's how far is that from Nashville? That's like 2 hours from Nashville. Yeah, we're gonna have to link up then. But I'm in Memphis, but sometimes I be in Nashville. I'm back and forth now. But you're still close to us, pretty close. I'm to go up there and visit. I was just in Kentucky damn near last week. What's up, Blair? How's the oil field doing? How much can they make in the oil field, Blair? Are they still making over $2,000 company? I be having to get my updates from my people that's still in the oil field about company, because you know what I'm saying? You watch YouTube about the oil field, these motherfuckers here just can't figure out how to make more than $2,000 in the oil field. It's like, damn, man, just go to the right company, man. Go to a company, they ain't paying you 2,000, give them the fucking keys and go to the next company. It's just that simple. It's not you go down now, oh my God, I fucking went to this company, they only gave me $1,200, now I gotta go back to driving. And that ain't what the fuck you got to do. Just give them the keys and go somewhere else. Or when you get in the oil field, right? Let's say let's say I don't know any oil field companies, right? And the only company I know of is Stevens Transport. Go to Stevens Transport, get in the oil field, go to the fuel island with all the pneumatic drivers and all the sandbox drivers, and just do what I did. Hey man. So what y'all grossing over there? Hey man, we gross $8,000. Okay, let me write that. You 8,000. Write that down. Okay. What about you over there? Hey man, we only make it $1,500 out of there. Okay, so that's all you gotta do, man. Just ask questions. If you don't ask no questions, you're never gonna make it to the top. Because the companies that's paying the most in the oil field, they don't advertise. There's no advertisement. They don't need to advertise. That 379 was clean. Did I release that video yet? Wait a minute. Damn, this I lost connection. The internet go out. I guess the Wi-Fi went out. Yeah, the Wi-Fi went out on me. Oh, it's on the ground. Oh, I just put it on the ground. Yeah, I uploaded to YouTube too, but I guess the video's still on private. I ain't released it yet. It's actually another video I've got to put up. I shot that last night. It was a cab overhauling a tanker. It was pretty clean too. I don't know what kind of tanker it was. I never seen the kind he had. It wasn't hazmat, but it was clean though. We've been talking about it for a while. Let's make it happen soon. Yeah. Hey, Patrick, what kind of I forgot. You do drive in and reefer freight? You know anything about tanker freight? I gotta find something to put my money into, guys. I got to find something to put my money into for tax write-offs. I thought about buying reefer trailers for like $5,000, $6,000, but the problem is when I went to Memphis, it's not happening. It's just not happening. There's nowhere to park these trailers at. If I can't park a bobtail in Memphis without paying somebody all this money, then you try bringing trailers down to Memphis, it's not happening. It's just not happening. I didn't realize how strict Memphis was on freaking truckers. Do Amazon, what's it say? Do Amazon loads? Oh, Amazon loads are good money. Yeah, my friend is doing Amazon. Buy a stepdad trailer. Yeah, I want to get some trailers, man, but I can't. It's nowhere to park them. Invest in multi-family units. That's gonna take a while, man. In the suburbs of Memphis that are trucker friendly. Not that I know of. Now I could buy. This is what was told to me because I was looking at some land on the land bank for sale, and they got a couple of spots, like 4 acres, 3 acres, that they only want like $10,000 for. But the problem is, the way it was told to me is, even though these 3, 4, 5 acres of fucking grass, you know what I'm saying, even though it's for sale, it's only $10,000. Like where I was parking my truck at, how they had all that open space like that. The issue was it's residential, so even though they got all that land like that, they still gonna come tow your shit right off your land. So it's got to be commercial, and I didn't see any commercial land for sale on the land bank. I'm gonna keep looking, but I don't think they put commercial land on there. Then somebody gave me a website. I think it was LoopNet. Was it LoopNet? Let me see if the internet back up. Yeah, it was LoopNet. I was looking at commercial land on that, man. That's through the roof. That's over $100,000 in Memphis. I said, oh no, oh no, a half acre, $2.3 million. What the fuck? Just because it's commercial, it's ridiculous. Why is the internet out, man? What the fuck? Let me restart the laptop. You said same here. The property has to be zoned for commercial. Yeah, that's not gonna happen in Memphis. The only way I could think to making this happen is if I buy some land far outside of Memphis, and then I just have to like drop the trailers there, drive like 45 minutes back into town. I haven't looked outside of Memphis for land, so I'm not sure if they got things for sale outside of Memphis. LoopNet and beers by sale. Should I get my hazmat? I mean, if you want to. Buy some wholesale industry land and make truck driving school. I don't know if I can do the truck driving school. I'm not really good at following all the rules and stuff. I get ignored. Let me scroll back up. No, no, you didn't. I just answered that. You said, should I get my hazmat? I said, it's up to you. I just got my hazmat. I mean, I can't tell you if it's worth it or not. I haven't pulled a low with my hazmat, so I don't know. I do mostly air freight, airport to airport. Not much tank. You did tell me that you was working with the airport, didn't you? Hard to find broker trust to haul tankers off the load board. Yeah, that's what the one broker told me. It's not damn near nobody with a damn tanker trailer out here that actually owns a tanker trailer looking for loads. But like I told my friend, since a lot of people ain't gonna watch this replay, so we got the truck, we buy the tanker trailer, we got the authority, we already got the broker. We don't have hazmat insurance on the authority, okay? Which I know it's from what I understand it's through the roof, okay? But while we at the company, every time we go to a shipper, we write the damn shipper down. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Give me a second. Nah, I ain't gonna show y'all that because then y'all gonna know what I'm at. But we get to a shipper, and that's still out anyway. Get to a shipper, write it down. You know what I'm saying? Uh, McDonald's sell hamburgers. Okay. Then, you know what I'm saying? Once we get what we need, hit up the shipper. Hey, I pulled some loads for you. Look, ask for the shipping manager. Shipper will just, work it that way. Got my hazmat for 2 years, never worked on it. Look up. I put my money in Forex. I don't know nothing about Forex. It's just when you get a paid off truck and you got all this money coming in, you gotta find something to write things off. So if you buy trailers, which is what SoCal recommend, maybe you can write it off, maybe you can't. I'm not sure because I ain't made it that far yet. How you like the new move, bro? And how's your pops doing? Pops is doing good as far as the new move. I'm still in training. I'm in a hotel. I'm still in training. I still got a whole week to go. I done finished 2 weeks of training. This is my third week right here. I think Friday is my last day of training. Real estate is the best place to put money. I know I can write off real estate. It's just I want to buy things cash, so it's gonna take me a minute to get a multifamily unit. Training doing what? So when you go to the tanker side, whether it be fuel, chemicals, or crude, or whatever else it is, every company has to train you on everything: how to use the trailer, how to unload the product, how to load the product. They gotta train you on all that stuff. They can't just you can't hook up to a damn hazmat trailer and not know what you're doing, cause you could blow up the city. You know, what I mean, it's a bomb. They gotta show you how to operate the bomb. They only want you to die, not everybody else. No. Who's all in the oil field, man? What are y'all making in the oil field? Is Is any of y'all in the oil field? Any company drivers out there? Who is in the oil field making some money? Who is in the oil field making money? Anybody at all? I think freight broker is the way to go for real. I tried to talk my girl into doing freight broker. It's not really going too well. I just got my CDL Class A. I just don't use it. I'm gonna tell y'all a story, man. So this is dude in training. He a couple. Well, he's going to do lease purchase, right? And I've been trying to talk about the lease purchase. Now, if you're watching this video, you know, I've been trying to talk about lease purchase. So this is what he told me. Lives up on Northeast. I'm not gonna tell you the state, right? He said, and when he got his CDL, he couldn't find any companies that would take him. So what did he do? Did a little bit of research and found out, well, with 0 months of experience, none of the companies, I guess, in the way he researched, whatever companies he researched, they wouldn't take him. I don't think he did no research. I just think he just looked in the local ad and looked for local companies in his area, and they wanted like 2 years of experience. So what he did was he bought a used truck like mine with a Mercedes Benz in it. Then he bought a drive-in trailer. He got his own authority. Start booking loads off the load board. So I asked him. I said, "Oh man, I guess that's all right. If you had that much money to buy your own truck trailer, get your own authority." I said, "Hey man, how much was your insurance?" He said he was paying $670 a month. Now keep in mind, brand new driver license. I said 670 a month. Now I ain't got no quote that low at all for no general freight. Oida was the cheapest I got, and I think they wanted like 1,100 a month. So I was like, "Hey man, so what's your insurance company?" He said it was Bayshore Insurance. Now I ain't went to him and got a quote to see if I can get a quote that low, but if y'all want to look into it, he said it was called Bayshore Insurance. That's Baysore. Broke down on Highway 285. Interesting. Bayshore Insurance. So if you go to Google and just type in Bayshore Commercial Insurance, you'll see it. But like I said, I haven't got a quote for them, so I don't know if it's cheap or what. But anyways, so said he was booking loads off the load board, and he would just basically pick the highest number he can find. So if it was a load on that paying $2,000, going 3,000 miles, that's what he would take. So I asked him, I said, "Hey man, so was you negotiating in their freight?" He said, "Nah, man, he just whatever the number said on the load board, that's what he did it for." Then his truck started breaking down on him. Said he was having a lot of holes and stuff breaking off, and they just took him to the cleaners. So now he's selling his equipment, and now he came to our company to do lease purchase. Okay, because he thinks that if he had a newer truck, he would have been way more successful on the load board, right? Wrong. He would have he'd have been fucked up even harder. But. So I tried to talk him out the freaking out of lease. I tried to talk him out of it. I don't think I got to him though, but you know, it keeps telling me my phone is overheating, so it may cut off. But not negotiating rates, no maintenance fund, not knowing nothing about trucking because you just got a CDL. Because if he would have asked me, "Hey man, I just got my CDL, where can I go?" I would have told him to call to make the carriers. But I guess he didn't. He didn't get that type of information. Hey man, call Prime, Knight, Swift, CR England. I know a whole lot of companies that'll take brand new people. I mean, yeah, where you look, they taking brand new people. But apparently, the information he got was he needed his own truck trailer authority and run off the load board for as cheap as possible. Now he leasing the truck because what I'm saying, he just think old trucks are fucking horrible. Hey man, I can't do nothing for him. I just shake. How much is that truck you selling? $5,000. Send it my way. Anyways, what is Propett's on operators grill? Yeah, Blair got all the answers. Blair, what they making over there? Blair over there making all the money in the oil field. Come on, Blair, give it up. Blair is one of my trainers, if y'all don't know. All of my trainers, if you ever train with me, I hear like what 6 or 7 of y'all. We was all making $2,000 to $3,000. It wasn't nothing special about it. I made sure all of my guys knew how to make $2,000 to $3,000. It's like, yeah, man. You said what they would do. They hit me up on Messenger, and if I gave them the company, they'd come. Some I didn't give them all of them the company. I think Blair. I didn't give Blair the company. I think Blair he found the company on one of my live feeds. He was listening to the directions on GPS. That's how he found the company. But when he came over, he got that $2,000 to $3,000 trainer. That's right. Lamar, you thinking about going back to that $2,000 to $3,000? Oh, you gonna go in the sandbox side? Yeah, if I were you, I would rent the sandbox trailer. Definitely don't buy one because if you buy one, it's useless once you leave the oil field. But if you rent one, you just give it back. It's like a lease. Just give it back. Definitely wouldn't buy a sandbox trailer. That's insane. Is Dominique still in the oil field? I stopped fucking with Dominique back in February. Making 1,100 today with that used 5,500 truck, and that's fact. You bought a truck for 5,500 and you just made 1,100 a day. That sounds real good, Blair. How are you able to make money out there? Blair, somebody got a question for you. They want to know how you making money in the oil field. And then you still doing pneumatic anyway, Blair? Or you on the sandbox side? You still doing pneumatic, right? You ran from 6:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. 6 days a week, off on Sundays. I guess that's a pretty good schedule. Morning and night. Wait a minute, Black typer. He typing. I work with Blair at a company in San Angelo. Blair's still at that company in San Angelo, I think. Unless he switched. As long as you get some good sleep, it's not bad. Yeah, I was thinking about the sleep schedule. I was like, damn, as soon as you get home, you got to jump in the bed. Dante, what was you making at that company that Blair was at? What was you making now? There is a trick to that company. If they send you to New Mexico, you probably won't be making no $2,000 to $3,000. They send all the new people to New Mexico. I don't know why they do that. It's very hard to make money in New Mexico, especially in jail or the what's the other city I used to hate? Yeah, jail or the forgot the other one. 1,300. Damn, you doing bad. Where you at? 1,300. How you get 1,300? I ain't never made 1,300 though. Did the wheel go down or something? I probably won't go on the road. I'm not sure. Are you local? I turn up. Car's bad. Yeah, I don't. We not going now. When me and Blair was making the most money though, we was running from uh, Brady, Texas, to Midland, Texas. When they start sending us to New Mexico to do all this ridiculous stuff out there with Golden Child hanging out, it's just too saturated. Way too many trucks, way too much traffic. The roads are not built to hold that many people. It may take you freaking 8 hours to do one load just because of how the roads are made. But from freaking what I say, Brady to Midland, it's no traffic. It's no traffic. It's just a straight shot, 75 miles per hour. They ain't dropped the speed limit yet. I'm assuming you went to New Mexico. Is that where they sent you, or is it just they ain't gonna work? Because it could be that too. If you live with family, you could save at least 4,500 a month and buy a truck in 3 years. Most people don't want to buy no truck now. Everybody always asks me, "Hey Andrew, man, so you say I should buy a truck cash?" No, I've never told nobody to buy a truck cash. You heard that from the other YouTubers. I didn't tell nobody about truck cash. If you ask me, Andrew, I want to buy a truck. What I'm gonna tell you is I don't recommend getting a truck over $50,000. Okay, I ain't told nobody about no truck cash because a lot of y'all ain't got the cash to buy a truck. You know how hard it is for a trucker to get more than $10,000 cash in a bank account? Are you kidding me? I turn up says I'm 23, don't have family or kids, no girlfriend. All my money goes in my pocket. That's what I'm talking about right there. You need to turn up a little bit more turn. You're making all kinds. Going to take me 8 hours to make this 1,100 pulling containers. All miles containers. Yeah, I'm not interested in the containers. Lisa Fleet. Oh man, blood, you talking about the Lisa Fleet? Oh, the Lisa Fleet still in business? Are they still in business, blood? I be feeling bad for some of them Lisa Fleets, man. I be feeling bad, man. One of them Lisa Fleets went out of business. I ain't saying nothing on YouTube yet about it. I just shook my head. I was like, damn, they out of business. The whole damn fleet gone. Well, I know what I'm talking about. I said, this shit is sad, boy. I just shake my head, man. It's funny, but it's not funny. It's kind of sad because it's like, man, it's sometimes it's just basic math, man. Why try to operate a business with expenses through the motherfucking roof? Why? Like, just to impress the IRS for tax write-offs, or to impress the bank with a big ass income statement, talking about you made $1 million or something. I mean, what the fuck? There's no logic in it. And somebody say, well, what about Woody? Woody, you know why Woody doing good? Because Woody, to me, he still pretends that he does the Lisa fleet, but I think he's financing. Okay, because his trucks are not over $100,000. I think he's switched over to financing. That's why he's doing so good. His trucks are not as expensive as the lease people. Therefore, it's easier for him. Plus, he got a cash truck too, so it's a lot easier for him to pay off the debt of his company. Plus, he understands the debt of his company. That's why he's selling his old trucks. Who's selling old trucks? Nah, them things are sold, bro. Yeah, that's gone already. Right now, I'm just saving my money to buy a house. I need tax write-offs. Hey, that's a good idea. 23, buy a house. That is a good idea. You get you a house now, you ain't got to worry about trying to get a house later in your 30s or 40s. Then you got to come out here and circle the road. You know what I'm saying? Trying to buy a house. Just go on by that motherfucker now while you living your best life. Before the money gone. Like you went out to the oil field the last 3, 4, 5 years. Buy you a house cash before it's too late. Before the money gone, well, it's already gone now, but it ain't too much gone because Red Viking Trucking making a killing up there in North Dakota, or in that area at least. That everybody ain't gonna follow him. But once they put that pipeline in, everybody knows it's a time limit now. Once they put that pipeline in up there now, he'll be feeling like us down here in Texas now. That pipeline, man, that put a lot of people out of business now. When they start building them pipelines, they start bringing in them expandable flatbed trailers with all that pipe on it. It's just a matter of time before there ain't no more money. It's a matter of time. Say here in Colorado making all kinds. So they put that pipeline down. That's why you gotta get up there. You gotta stay up there like he doing. Man. You gotta live up there, collect the money as much as you can. Then when you start seeing them expandable flatbeds like when Andrew saw it. And when I saw it, I was like, damn man, that's yeah. Well, you looked, there was a damn a little not step deck, a damn flatbed trailer with all them pipes. Man, I should have known that was the end coming right there, boy. It's like one day we just woke up in the oil field and this thing, all these hundreds of flatbeds taking over the oil. It was more flatbeds out there than goddamn sand moving. It was like, damn, what the fuck is going? What is all this pipe for? To put our ass out of business. That's what it was for. We just never caught on. Fucking too late now. They done put that shit in the ground and goddamn rates dropping through the motherfucking roof because they pumping everything, they pumping the motherfucking water so they don't need the water trucks. Shit, man. Ridiculous. What the fuck we were thinking? We should have been out there protesting, roadblocking, all kinds of shit. The motherfucker just came in overnight, all this motherfucking pipe, put that shit right in front of us. We ain't even know it. Yeah, ridiculous. I always want to know how much was all that pipe and pan too. That's crazy how they was able to do that right in front of us in broad daylight. Put all, I mean, it took them months to put that piping down. We ain't had not one clue. Cause the way it was sold to the drivers is, what was they telling us? They was telling us something about, I forget what they were talking about. Something about the storage was filled to capacity, and when they put these pipes down, they can push more crude. So it was some BS. Everything, but we finna goddamn put y'all ass out of business because we finna pump everything. We ain't got to pay y'all motherfuckers. Y'all over here all on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, celebrating, talking about y'all making all this money. We finna handle all that right now. So yeah, we finna get this piping, get the pumping, and we ain't gonna see y'all. That's what happened. I am on house number 2 at 37. I worked the pipeline in New York, made 21 a week. Damn, they got the pipeline in New York too? Man, anytime I'm telling you, man, y'all out there in the oil field, y'all start seeing some piping, need a backup plan. You need a backup plan because that piping is putting you out of business. That's the goal of the piping. The green pipes, out of business. I mean, they still gonna have some trucks running, but it's not gonna be booming like it once was because they're gonna be pumping everything. I mean, they still gonna have to have water trucks still gotta come in, the lower the tank, same with the crude oil, but it's not gonna be like it once was. Now that they pumping shit out, they can't pump everything out. 80% of it gone. My internet is still down. Howling and hauling to the bank. Yeah, man, I think Red Viking Trucking, I think he's out of all the company drivers I know, I think he's making the most money of 2019. No, he don't gotta show me no settlements. All I gotta do is see the trailer and know it's making money. I'm one of them type of people. Yeah, you ever met somebody? All they gotta do is look at a trailer and tell the driver making money. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gotta ask for settlements and see 30 days of reviews or 90 days and no shit like that. Just look at the trailer and tell if you making money. Or the South Dakota oil field still a thing. I don't know nothing about that. Do you need a degree to work the pipeline? Oh, I don't know nothing about that. I don't think you need a degree to work the pipeline. Say Red Viking be trying to gas your head up. Nah, he not gassing nobody head up. He really making money. People don't be listening. You ever notice the people making the most money on YouTube is the people no one listens to? There's absolutely no way you could possibly think the Red Viking trucker, let's say, is making $1,000 a week. It's just no way. If you want to make 4K a week coming to 1845, 4K a week. Yeah, when I was there, it was more like 3K with your own truck. You must be in freaking West Texas. If you're in West Texas, it may be 4K. Down in South Texas, it was 3K. I know what y'all thinking. What about the $8,000 to $10,000, Andrew? I thought you said they'd make $8,000 to $10,000 in the oil field. I thought if your own truck, 8,000 to 10,000. Not at 1845. Okay, there's your hint. He hauling crude oil. Oh, he was. I think he switched to something else now. I think he doing like gas or something like that. Red diesel. Red diesel. Yeah, people don't understand, man. You know, if you want to make $8,000 to $10,000, guys, you got to go to a company where drivers are making 8,000 to 10,000. So if he just said he making 4,000, then obviously it's not that company. But then again, you can just pick up the phone and call 1845. They'll let you know, hey man, we not paying that kind of money, man. We like a mega carrier. We don't get that kind of money to drivers. That's for our pockets. You know, that's for some tech guys to keep. We not. Why would we pay a driver? It's like calling the mega carrier. Like, hey man, y'all heard truck drivers, you know what I'm saying? They out here in the oil field making $2,000 or $3,000 a week. I mean, y'all a bigger carrier with more trucks. Can't y'all pay me? No, we can't pay you that. You lost your mind. That's for Rob Lowe. That's for Sky Daddy Jesus airplane for. I mean, we not paying no driver that kind of money. 38 cents a mile over here. That's what we paying. 30, yeah, we could pay more, but we ain't. Trying to pay less. We trying to pay less. We trying to figure out how we can pay drivers less money. Not more money, less money. That's what we do over here. How you think we got so big? God damn it. How you think when you come here, we got 2020 trucks every motherfucking well? I mean, we got a whole section over here. These motherfuckers ain't moved in a whole year. Gotta go to a company, guys, that's paying drivers. It's just that simple. It's not gonna be no large companies either. In the oil field, the companies is paying the absolute most of the ones that's small and still growing. And they don't really have a choice but to pay drivers out their ass so they can grow their company. Where's my charger? Wow, there are so many gaming orders on YouTube. I don't know, man. I just watch trucking on YouTube. I ain't never looked at no gay community on YouTube. What's the name of the pipeline company, and what position can I apply to make 2,100 a week? Must be you talking about the dude in New York. I don't know nothing about no pipeline companies. No degree to do pipeline. Yeah, I don't think you need a degree. That's more like a trade school or something. RVT is doing pneumatic or sandbots. He doing tanking. He doing tankers. I mean, if y'all want to know what RVT is doing, Red Viking Trucker. Just type that in the search box on YouTube, and you can like look with your own eyes at exactly what he's doing with your own eyes, like this. Just that's what he. Oh, he hauls tanker. I see now. See how? Yeah, that's how y'all find that out. Got the job from my local union. That's pretty good, man. Hey, are they hauling pneumatics up there in New York? Seems like that would pay a whole lot of money, man. You know, damn near 99% of these drivers won't go to New York. Andrew been to New York. I ain't had no problem with it. Except the fact I wasn't making no money. What was that, Big Rock? That's the only problem I had, but I done ran that whole northeast area. Just running lows. I never had an issue up there. Except the fact I wasn't making no money. Shooting tech guys, you know. They was getting paid, I wasn't. Somebody asked me, they said, Andrew, I mean, I saw you was in the hole like $5,000. They said, so how was it paying all that back? I was like, what? Paying all of what back? I said, yeah, man, you went in the hole $5,000 on the video you put. So it says you damn me. I guess you just took off the whole month of December. So how did you pay all that back with your lease truck? I didn't pay anything back. Uh, with the lease truck, it's very simple. When you go in a hole like that, like me in my case, I took off the whole month of December. Now I was only at the company for 2 months because it was horrible. So I said, I took off, and then Quality said, you run 2 weeks for free, and then the freaking payments of $800 a week start back again. There was no, I didn't pay no fine. I didn't pay nothing back. I didn't. It's only one time I went in the hole leasing a truck, and that's when I went in the truck show down at Gats. That's the only time I went in the hole. That was with Interstate Distributor, where I actually paid my way to get back out the hole. Otherwise, when I was leasing the truck, all of my checks was positive. So, and I just lived in the truck, so I didn't really have no negative checks when I was leasing the truck. And the argument with lease drivers is not, hey man, if you lease a truck, you can't make no money. That ain't what I said. That's not what the argument has ever been. The argument is the fucking payments are insane. That's what the argument. Leasing a truck. You know how much money the suit and tie guys earned off me leasing the truck? Damn near $40,000. Yeah, I wrote it off, but what the fuck? $40,000? I'm nowhere near $40,000 in just breakdowns with my own truck. Has it been a year yet? Still 11. I think I bought my truck around the 23rd. Was it the 23rd of this month? Gotta do a 1 year celebration video. 1 year celebration. I can't believe it's been a whole year with the $15,000 truck, and I only got put on the road on the side of the road one time. Who remembers when my truck put me on the side of the road? Can y'all remember? My phone is desperately trying to die on me, boy. Who remembers when I got put on the side of the road with my own truck? It only happened one time. I was on the side of the road for, was it 3 days? What's your opinion on the 1099 scam? ZA. What's ZA? Fort Stevens Transport just want to put that up there. Floor is the way to go here for the man. Oh, flour. I don't know anything about flour. I got a job doing hauling line close by Memphis with Pneumatic, but I didn't take it. Fuel filter. There you go, Rob G. So the only time my truck, oh, somebody else got a gas filter. Yeah, the only time I got put on the side of the road was when my fuel filter clogged up. It cost me $800, and it almost cost me a damn $2,500 record too. But luckily, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know what the fuck was wrong with it. But basically, I got fuel. I drove like 5 miles down the road and the truck just cut all the way off. I'm talking about all the way off. Put me on the side of the road out there in New Mexico, probably where Golden Child at right now. Put me on the side of the road. I popped the hood. I couldn't figure it out. Truck wouldn't start, no oil leaks, nothing was broke, nothing was leaking. I was like, damn, man, I might have to call the mobile mechanic out. Cause I mean, I don't even know where to start. Mobile mechanic come. I gotta release that damn video. Mobile mechanic comes out, spend a whole hour just BSing. You know what I'm saying? Hooking up to the damn ECM. It was bad. It was bad. But anyways, Dominique came out there. He said, "Hey man, it sounded like the fuel filter just clogged up." I said, "What fuel filter?" I said, "Nah, man, that can't be it." He took the fuel filter off. We went and got another one out of was it AutoZone or O'Reilly's? We went somewhere like that. Put the new one on, man. That truck started right up. Ain't never put me on the side of the road. Not now again. So that was $800 down the drain. Didn't get nothing for it. If Dominique wasn't out there, I would have paid like $2,300 to get told the Freightliner. Then I'd have been all on YouTube talking about how I hate an old truck and how the old truck Took me from 750 credit score to 500 credit score. I've been doing that dumb ass shit, but luckily somebody knew something about some trucking, and we changed the fuel filter in, bro. The director in my school, the general manager of the school, and all the instructors warned us not to lease ever. Wait a minute now. What kind of school you going to? Now what they teaching y'all not to lease in school? What's up with that? Now tell me about this now. Tell me about this. It sound like a good school, right? It sound like you learning something. Learning. So what you learning in school? Tell us about what you learning in school. We need to investigate this right here. You talking about your instructor and telling y'all not to lease ever now. Tell us more. We want to hear more. We want to hear more about this because I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Tell me. I need to know more about this. There was only one lease that I thought was the worst lease on YouTube. The worst lease on YouTube. Yes, it was only one person that disappointed me. He's like, wait a minute, one person disappointed you on YouTube. They didn't all disappoint you. No, no, I don't. I don't hate. See, I don't hate YouTubers for leasing. I don't hate any YouTubers, man. I watch all these YouTubers. I subscribe. I donate. I like watching their content. I just don't like leasing the actual business of the lease. That's what I don't like. But it's only one YouTuber that ever disappointed me, and that was Little Dog. Disappointed me. Disappointed me. See, I went to the dealership, Peterbilt dealership in West Memphis, Arkansas, right? And I test drove a W900. The price for this W900, 2005 W900, was like $39,000. Okay. Well, I found out that he had a 2005 W900 also. So in my head, I was like, okay, so he paid like $40,000 for it. Well, when I found out the truck was a lease and belonged to Traveloco, it just disappointed me. It just disappointed me because it's like, come on, man. He should have never lost the truck because if he had financed the truck for what I just said it was worth, the payments would have been. I don't know what he was paying for this truck, but the payments would have been so low that he would have never been out of business like that. But when I heard lease, I didn't know the truck was a lease at all. I didn't know it was a lease until I saw what's the guy name? Little guy trucker getting into it. I was like, wait a minute, wait, how the fuck I thought that truck got repoed? Come to find out, the truck belonged to Traveloco. I said, oh my god. So you mean to tell me Traveloco bought this truck for $40,000? He had goddamn a little dog paid damn near half. Probably paid the whole damn thing off. Then they gave it to the little guy, and if he didn't pay it off the first time, this guy finna come in and pay it off. Come on, man. It's a $40,000 truck, people. What the fuck is going on? Why? This is a bad lease. Should have been finance. Should have been finance. You know, it just should have been. I don't know what they were paying for the truck note. Now, if they was paying a reasonable lease payment, maybe 1,500 a month, then okay, that's reasonable. But if they were paying 800 a week, cut it. Memphis barbecue and Nashville barbecue. I don't really eat barbecue like that, so I can't tell you. But that was the only lease that disappointed me on YouTube. I actually thought he was financing that truck. I didn't know it was a lease. I didn't know that at all. They got flatbeds with green pipe or 2 tons, 1 tons. New York par the best. What you think about being a broker first, then getting a CDL? That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I would go underneath a company, and be an agent. Learn that way. I wouldn't like make a broker's firm and try to learn it on your own. I would just go get experience at it and go from there. 1099, 1099 scam. Travel local charge 100% to the drivers. 1099. I don't know what you mean. You mean Travel local pays out 1099? I think all owner operators kids pay 1099. What you mean they charge 100% to the driver? I'm confused. I don't know what you mean. They independent contractors. They gotta be paid 1099. What happened with your money with the company you left? You know what, dude sent me a goddamn text message wanting me to come back. I need to put that shit on YouTube. That shit crazy as hell. That shit, I'm still chasing my money. He actually paid me what $3,100. So he paid something, but I need the rest of it. The amount of money I lost in the oil field, net wise, with my own truck is more than the truck costs itself. Like I've lost more than $15,000 to the suit and tie guys in actual profit. People be asking me, Andrew, have your truck made your money back yet? Look, I've lost more than $15,000 cash that was supposed to be in my pocket just fucking with the suit and tie guys. I mean, look at the belly dump situation. Shit, that motherfucker there. I damn near had to threaten his ass to get my money back. He ended up paying on. I don't know if y'all remember that belly dump dude. He ended up paying me a couple of months later. He didn't want no problems, so he ended up paying cash up if y'all remember. So I recovered that money. He said, Andrew, look, man, I don't want no problems, man. You're exposing me, man. I'm just gonna pay you cash up. I said, you better pay me cash up. Fast too. One thing about the oil field, man, when people screw you over, you will never see these people again. They gonna be from Golden Child to the belly dump dude to the sandbox dude. When they screw you over, they go in the hat, and you can't find these motherfuckers ever again. Travel local have you pay your percentage plus their cut. That's why 100% driver pay. Travel local have you pay your percentage plus their cut. Still don't know what you mean. 1099 driver have to resend 1099 back to travel local because 1099s were wrong on purpose. Yeah, I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about it. I never really got into the whole travel local thing because I didn't really like the general freight section of the trucking industry, so I never looked into it. You know, I feel like as far as travel local, I just feel like you might as well get your own authority and just haul general freight for yourself. You already got book your own loads, use the load board, find your own brokers. Might as well just get your own authority. I mean, they already charge you the percentage. The percentage they charge you itself is enough to pay your own insurance for your own authority. As far as the paperwork and all that shit, you can third party that shit out. That's what we did in the oil field, man. For the people there on authority running sandbox, there's a company called, I think it's called First Choice Compliance. Is that what it's called, y'all? Who in the oil field know what I'm talking about? First Choice Compliance up there in Odessa, Texas. You might can Google it if that's what it's called. They got a website, but I don't know if that's the full name. It's like First Choice Safety Compliance, DOT Compliance, but it's something in Odessa, Texas. And what this lady will do is you use her address as the business address for your authority, and she handles pretty much all your paperwork, your permits, your law books. You still got to do your IFTA and send it to her. But as far as anything dealing with compliance, she handles it all. All you do is drive the fucking truck and make sure you pay your insurance payments. But as far as everything dealing with the authorities, she handles all that paperwork. So her name is Diana. Let me see if is the internet fucking working yet? Wait, phone don't cut off. I got 4%. Now, let's see if I can get this information for y'all. First choice DOT compliance. Odessa, Texas. Let's see if it pop up. Is this it? Yeah, this is it right here. So the website is First Choice DOT Compliance Services .net. That's First Choice DOT Compliance Services .net. Okay, or you can go to Google and just type in First Choice DOT Compliance Odessa, Texas. Okay, so that's who all these people in the oil field go to. Her name is Diana. That's who we was going to. She handled all that authority paperwork. So it's now you don't got to go to her. I'm not promoting her. I'm just saying that's who we went to in Texas. But you know, depending on what state you damn paperwork, man. I don't know nothing about all that paperwork. But when you got people like that you hire professionals, you know, so she could do authority. Then you can have a payroll service, do your payroll. You can have a person, do your taxes and bookkeeping. And then all you gotta do is drive the truck, less stress on you. You ain't gonna fuck with all. But anyways, did you and Golden Child resolve your issue? I ain't seen Golden Child since. Dude, people going to hide, man, when they screw you over. I have some kinfolks that works at a refinery in Houston told me to come apply for a driving job. Would you recommend that over the oil field? That is part of the oil field, but uh, so this is what I found out about Texas as far as the YouTube community. Everybody I know that lives in Texas on YouTube, for whatever reason, they don't work in Texas for whatever reason. And Texas, local Texas positions, they make like the most money out of the whole trucking industry. Just working locally in Texas or just running Texas only. But then again, not with a dry van or a reefer trailer. That's where the problems come in at. So you gotta actually have skills to get in these positions. But if you got the skills, you said refinery, so you know, take a job, make you some money, you know. But like I said, you gotta have skills to get in those positions. Now, how do you get the skills? You apply, the company train you, and that's how you get the skills. It's just that simple. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm getting the skills. I didn't have the skills prior to me coming, but I wanted the skills. So, hey man, y'all gonna train me? Yeah, we'll train you. We're gonna train you and pay you $4,900 too. Give you a free hotel, free rent a car, and $4,900. I said, you know what? I like that. That sounds awesome, right? There, $4,900. What do I gotta do with my truck? I don't even have to bring my truck. Nope, nope, not at all. My truck is in Memphis chilling for $4,900 for 3 weeks. It's awesome. It's real good. It's real good. Before y'all think that y'all finna come here and get $4,900, you gotta own the truck. I'm gonna throw that out there right now. Okay, I'm not talking about coming here being a company driver getting 4,900 or coming here doing lease purchase getting 49. That's not what I'm talking about. It's got to be your truck, and that's not just this company. Okay, that's probably all the companies. But like I said, you gotta actually own the truck. Listen, Andrew, man, why you telling them all this, man? Now you gonna flood this industry with all these drivers? And no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. They still ain't figured out how to make $2,000, $3,000 in the oil field yet. It's not flooded. It ain't flooded. People ain't even figured it out yet. They're not opening their mouth. See, the reason I don't like telling people exactly what companies to go to is because how did I find the information? I had to go out there. I had there's thousands of drivers, man, asking questions, asking questions. It just took me just to get this position. Took me 2 months. And you know how I found this company? I didn't find this company on no fucking ad. I found this company. Tell you what I was doing. I was with. Oh yeah, I can't see the logos on the trailer. I was with another company doing a road test, right? And just so happened we was taking this trailer to the tank wash over there in West Memphis. Took the truck to the tank wash, and it was an owner operator pulling in, and just so happened he had noticed my truck. So he comes up to the truck, hey, Andrew, man, what's happening, man? Now it's me and this dude beside me. I don't even know the dude beside me. He just riding because, you know what I'm saying, he giving me the road test. I don't know him, but he looking like, what the fuck? You got people coming up to the door doing the road test. Don't worry about all that. You calm down. You just a company driver. You ain't made it this far yet. Calm down. So we chatting over here. Like, yeah, man, I'm at this company right here. You know what I'm saying? We balling. But I didn't have no interest in coming to that company whatsoever, right? Well, we got back. I passed the road test. Then I left my truck there. I went home. Then the next day, I get a message talking about my truck is no good. It's got the mechanic came. Remember, yes. Wait a minute. I remember that dude just walked up to the door telling me about the company, and luckily he gave me his phone number. So I said, you know what? Yeah, this is what happened. So I'm gonna put you down on a referral so you can get paid, and that's how I came over to this company. And so far, like I said, $4,900 to be here. I think I'm satisfied. Truck only cost 15,000. They paying me $4,900 to be here. Y'all like know they not Andrew. It's on YouTube Stories. I already put the check out. So the next check coming Wednesday, 1750. 1750. Calm down. I'll make sure you see it now. You gonna see it. You ain't got no choice but to see it. There's a good money in pneumatic. I don't do pneumatic, but at the time I was doing it, man, pneumatic was always paying good in my opinion. Hazmat test, no jolt, there would be no flood. If you talk about the DMV test, it was pretty difficult for me. It was pretty difficult, that hazmat test. I don't know if I just didn't study good or what, but I barely passed. What are some good night shifts, driving jobs in Memphis? Night shifts? I have no idea. I don't know anything about shift jobs in Memphis. You looking for night shift? I don't. I guess the post office. I guess do they run night shift? I'm getting close to my 2 years of experience at Prime, and I'm looking to work 4 days on, 12 to 14 hours, and 4 days off. Yeah, I can't help you with that. So you basically looking for the weekends off. That's gonna be a LTL companies, I guess, like FedEx, UPS, Post Office. I don't think I think they still get off on Friday and come back in on Monday. Working 12 to 14 hours, terminal to terminal. I think I don't know. Do you need your driver license a year to get a CDL? I believe so. I done heard that before from a carrier. So if they telling you that, then probably so. I think you do gotta have a regular driver license for a year before you can get a CDL. That's not the first time I heard that. Is company driver better in the oil field? Um, Probably so. Probably so right now. I would say so. Especially if you just now going out to the oil field, you know. It's hard to make it's hard to make the money that I talk about without already having oil field experience. You gotta think, man, when you see these checks where people taking home 8,000, 10,000, 11, 12,000, there's a lot more to it than just driving a truck. It's just there's way more to it than just driving a truck. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta think, man. The average driver out here, let's say lease purchase, they bring it home between Say $1,500 to maybe $3,000, right? So if I was a lease purchase driver, let's just say I took home $3,000 this week. Now, what would I have needed to do to bring home $6,000? I would have to work double the hours or do double the miles, basically, to make that kind of money. So you like, well, damn, Andrew, to make $3,000, I ran like 3,000 miles. Well, you can't run 6,000 miles, so what do you gotta do? Well, the only way to make it work is the freight got to be paying more money. You got to be going less miles for more money. So instead of running for just a damn dollar a mile, maybe you can run for $2 a mile or $3 a mile, or in that case, $7 a mile. I was looking at my paycheck. I was like, damn, I still remember them runs. Did I put that shit out? I didn't put it out. It was in one of my recent videos I put out my paycheck stubs. We went 5 miles for $600. 5 miles, $600, and I was getting 25% of that. What is all that equal? My battery at 2%, by the way. Oh shit, wrong button. That was $150 to go 5 miles down a damn road. 5 miles with a pneumatic trailer. And I think at that time, I don't think it was no wait time at the shipper, but at the receiver, it's gonna take you like 2 hours to unload. Sometimes 3 hours, just depending on how long the damn piping is. But 3 hours, let's just say 3 hours to unload, and maybe mm, let's just say a whole hour to get loaded and come all the way back. BS at the truck stop, get food and all that shit. 4 hours, $150, right? So if you just did that shit until your eyeballs popped out, you'd have made a whole lot of money. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of money. You like Andrew, but wait a minute. What about DOT? You only going 5 miles down the damn road, man. That's how much. Where's DOT is not at every corner of the road. You only going 5 miles down the road. So just run till your eyeballs pop out. What about e-log devices and all this shit? One thing you're gonna realize about the companies that's paying the most in the oil field is they not on the same e-log device as you are. You know, a lot of these sandbox companies they run e-logs. They do. They run keep trucking off the phone, and guess what? It does not hook up to the ECM of the truck. But it's e-log. It's electronic, ain't it? Just keep trucking. DOT approves of it. It don't got to hook up to the truck whatsoever. And hey, man, it's, it's edible. The whole thing. Line 3, 4, all the lines. It's all edible. And it's not illegal. So, you know, that's what they do. It's not the same e-laws as like a mega carrier or some shit. Now, 1845, there, it's all hooked up. That's why you can't make the money right there, because it's all hooked the fuck up. Because Andrew, you telling them too much. They will train you after you get your 6 months. Oh, the trippy. What's a trippy? God bless you and your family. Hey, my phone is about to die. I got the red exclamation mark. So I'm going to go and get on up out of here. And I'm finna release this video through 79p. Go check it out.